Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today, I'm going to do a Parks on the Air activation here along the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm just off the parkway. You can see cars going by. This is one of my favorite little spots here. It's a nice little spur trail onto the Mountains to Sea Trail, which is the reason why there's even any area over here to park. You can see I parked over there. And I couldn't decide, before I come out every time, I try to decide what antenna I want to bring along. I decided on the NFAD half wave today. This is the MFJ NFAD half wave. Now, I've got a couple other NFAD half waves I'll be bringing out very soon. I've got one from POTA. I'm just doing an extension on it right now, so it'll do 40 meters. And I also purchased an NFAD half wave kit. Just to kind of check it out. I'm going to build that. But this is what I had today. And the reason why I wanted to go with an NFAD half wave is propagation day is really, really bad. Earth's being hit by CMEs, and it's just not a good time to be playing radio. So I thought I'd use something that's resonant and might treat me well today. And this NFAD half wave has been kind to me in the past. It's up probably about 45 feet, and you can see my arborist throw line here. I was thinking about this today, if this would be visible from the road, and I think it would not be very easily visible. Even this yellow high-vis line is probably not terribly visible from the road today. Not that that really matters. To be honest, along the Blue Ridge Parkway, the park rangers are great, but I don't like to invite people to come over. Usually I just kind of like to do my thing. And not have to stop what I'm doing to answer questions. So I'd rather not have a park ranger visit me and say, hey, what are you doing? Because I thought about putting out maybe the Chameleon Tactical Delta Loop up here, but then decided against it. Frankly, this isn't where I want to deploy it next. I want to deploy that one on a mountaintop. The NFAD half wave is just a good all-around resonant antenna. And, but yeah, every time I come out, it's really the antenna decision. It's where I spend my time. I'm bringing along today the Xiegu X5105 QRP transceiver. Will be running 5 watts off of its internal battery. It's here in this Red Ox Hound pack, which is where I keep this one. I've got a bunch of packs out today. I don't really need all these, but I'm in the process of reorganizing my radio room and office, and because of that, I had to throw together some things in bags because I couldn't make up my mind before I left today what I wanted to do. So I brought along a few extra supplies, and they're all in different bags. So that bag primarily has my water in it and the logbook and that sort of thing. This bag has my normal soda kit in it, and then this has my Xiegu X5105. Fits in here really nicely, actually. And haven't had this guy out in a while, which is the reason why I'm bringing it out today. Now, I didn't make a video of setting this antenna up. People ask me a lot about doing videos with my antenna setups. I do like to do those, and I like to try to make at least one for each type of antenna I have, but I don't do them a lot, and the reason why is if I tacked on the antenna deployment on my videos, it would make my videos that much longer. And I've probably told you guys before, really terrible bandwidth at home, and it could take me like a day and a half to upload a short video. So the more I tack onto it, the longer it takes me. So what I try to do is those longer videos when I have access to some more bandwidth. And today, it'll probably be about a normal length video. But the NFAD half wave, I've probably got a video out already showing how I deploy this. I can't remember, but that's the reason why I don't include antenna deployments in everything I do, but I try to show you how I deployed it, which basically, in this case, there's an inline choke. This is 50 feet of RG58, I believe, and this is an inline choke. I put it on the transceiver end. I don't know if that's really the right thing to do or not, but my thinking is that it allows more of this cable to be maybe the counterpoise for the NFAD half wave, because the shield of the cable is the counterpoise. Anyway, that's my reckoning for that. And yeah, so I'm going to pause the video here so that I can set this up. It's going to take me a while to set up this tripod this time. And we'll get the X51 on, with a clipboard or something to hold it, and we'll just try to do a little activation here. Okay, I'm back here, and let's see here. I'm going to turn down this volume just a little bit. The bands are very noisy today for some reason. I think this is something atmospheric. Could even have to do with all the CMEs and stuff we're reading. I'm going to keep my expectations in check. If I don't get my completed activation today, I'm fine with that. It's just a beautiful day outside. I mean, we're experiencing really, really, really nice fall weather here in the mountains of western North Carolina. It's just an ideal day to be outdoors, so I don't care if I get a valid activation or not, but I hope I work a few people today. Let's see, let me put down the time. It's 14:44, so we're 4 hours ahead of that. So it'll be 18 if I can get on the air and actually work somebody before then. And today is September 27th, and hopefully you can see all this in the video. You can see my phone over here. I've got the Hammers app running on it. I'm going to try to do all this here. Let me try to adjust this just a little bit. Here we go. I'm trying to order a new tripod that'll help me with that. No one makes a tripod for POTA soda people. Because usually I'm sitting on the ground or something, and it's just hard to make these things work. But here we go. So, first of all, I'm going to go into the menu and pull out my message memory. That's under the Digi. See, okay, so I think if I press the PTT button, which is right here on top, you probably can't see there's a lot of reflection here from all the trees overhead. Yep, there we go. It is doing it. I may spot myself. I think I've got just enough coverage to do this. This is not a, actually don't have a very good, ooh, it's asking me to sign in. Yeah, it's probably not going to work. I'll just have to see if it spots me. See, it wants me to sign in here, and the thing is, I shouldn't have done this, but in the beginning when I set up POTA, I set it up using a Google credentials to log in, mainly because I thought that would be the easiest way to do it in the field. Turns out not, because Google occasionally wants you to authenticate doing, authenticate using text message or something else, and it wants to use an Android device I have that I never have with me on these activations. So I don't even bother signing in if I'm out here. Let's see if it's spotting me yet. Yeah, it spots me. Okay, good. I am spotted. The audio on the X5105 is pretty rough, but today it's much rougher than even normal. Done him logged. forgot I need to include NC because this is the Blue Ridge Parkway. You can't tell it on here because I have the demodulation screen up, but the noise at one point was like an S6 or S7. Just like oh, I didn't hear what he said. County. Okay, gotcha. I'm having a hard time today. Oh, nope. I may need to clean the contacts on this. That may be the reason why it's kind of miskeying, but I probably just need to clean the contacts, to be honest. You should do that routinely, but I never think to do it. It's one of those things where you, it's like you don't realize your roof's leaking until it's raining. You never think about repairing it until it's raining. I think this fellow David Moser is actually the father of my 7th grade teacher. That's how small of a community. NS. There we go. I'm doing this for all the people who are OCD and they don't want to see this. Here we go. So I got 7 contacts so far. I'm gonna double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, good. I've got them all logged here. Okay. Right, okay. Good to get you in here. Appreciate it, Brian. And Brian, you once again get to hear what you sound like. Oh. Haven't had N4HID in here in a while. I like your swing there, W4 NLT. It is hard for me to do this all at the same time, if you can't tell. There we go. See, this is kind of cool. I have just enough internet. It is picking up the data from QRs. I don't know if I got that right. We'll see. Maybe I didn't get it right. Maybe it's not W1. This is QS Baker that's taking him out QSB. Okay, I'll just go ahead and maybe he'll come back here in a little bit if the signal comes up. Got my 10 though. This is kind of nice. It actually shows you your QSO count at the top. I'm getting more used to oh man, see, people are just disappearing on me. Well, let's go back to calling CQ. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is a sign. This is what CMEs really disturb things, and they don't give you reliable propagation. You need to kind of get in there and get your contact and get back out really quickly. You know what? I'm going to move up to the 30 meter band. Let's move up to 30. Let's see. Ooh. That's the voice of Greece. You see, it's 9420. This is one of my very favorite shortwave radio broadcasters because they play some amazing music into the night. If you ever want to hear some great music out of Greece, Turkey, they play a lot of different things depending on the show. Sometimes they play rock and roll, they play a little bit of everything, and they're just a wonderful station. There's a lot of noise even right now. Somebody's backing up and coming over here. Okay, here we go. Let's move over to... see if we can hear anybody here. Oh, this, I'm going to have to use the ATU on this. This is 30 meters. There we go. Hopefully the reverse beacon network's keeping up with me here. There's some people stopping to take a picture behind me. You can't see that. Hear all this noise though. The bands are just noisy today. I have to admit, the X5105 though, audio is not its strong suit. And I don't care if you're wearing headphones or what, it's just, it has rougher audio, but again, this is a $550 radio, not a Elecraft KX2 or KX3 or something. So there are mosquitoes out here today too for some reason. Try to get rid of these guys before they get me. I didn't wear mosquito spray. I didn't think there'd be too many mosquitoes today. I'm trying to get them. Shoe conditions are rough. So the reason I do the ATU is this end-fed half-wave is a 40, 20, 15 antenna. So for those meter bands, not 430. onto a different page here. Normally, the X5105 is not this noisy. It is just a little extra noisy today because of conditions. Good to get you here in the logs. Okay, I'm going to put it up here 30 meters. I can't grab these mosquitoes. If it's not ants, it's mosquitoes getting me. We don't actually have that many mosquitoes up here in the mountains, which is the reason why it's surprising me. They're coming from something around here, but I'm actually not super far from a neighborhood, actually up here in this area. It's a nice spot, but there are houses not too far from here. I do like the X5105. You know, I wrote a review for the spectrometer, and actually I published it on QRPR now. If you want to read a full review of it, I should have a link to it in my field report. Boy, I can't hear them. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is killing me here. I'm even looking through here to see. Aha, aha. It is so hard to hear you today. Sorry about that. He is a big time activator too, but I don't think he's at a park right now. Great to get you in the logs, actually. Ha, I got one of those buggers. Man, I'm gonna get off here in a second though. This is probably a nice size video. I haven't looked to see how many minutes I've been recording, but it's just so noisy. Okay. I think I got that right. Oh, wait. Got him. Okay, I'm just turning that off here. Let's look here on this Hammers app and see where we are. So we got 16 QSOs, that's nice. Sorry, I was just getting tired of the noise. There's something here that's making noise. It's either down, the mountains to sea trails down here, and it's actually, you know, there's forest around here too. This is a part of, well, we're close to the Pisgah National Forest. I don't know they're actually in it, but there's a neighborhood that's not terribly far from here, but I've been here many times before and I haven't heard this noise, and this could be QRN, just some atmospherics and some weirdness from all of the CMEs and things that are hitting us. But if I look down here, I can hit the QSO map and it'll show me sort of where everything's going. Now this isn't everyone, it doesn't show everyone in here necessarily, but boy, did I have a path up into there. We also had somebody in Florida and stuff. I don't know why it doesn't always show these, but anyway, I was very pleased with what we were able to work there today with the X5105. The MFJ half-wave was obviously doing its job because, frankly, I'm sure conditions are rotten based on the fact that I had these two contacts here. And if you're watching this video and you're one of these people, I'm really sorry, but as you heard, things just deteriorated when we tried to get you in the logs here. It just, you know, it falls apart sometimes, and that's the reason why you go back over and over again and try to work someone. And I will go back with an exchange sometimes 3 or 4 times with a full exchange to try to get someone in the logs, but I could just tell it just deteriorated on us. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, this was fun. I've got some other things to do today, so I need to run on anyway. And it was great getting the X5105 out. I'll try to pick up this camera here. Maybe. Let's see, yeah, there we go. And so Got to get my antenna out of the tree. But you can see how I had that hanging there. You may be able to see it, but basically it's going up over here all the way up into the tree, and I'd say that's up probably 50 feet, and then probably another, I don't know, 12 feet of it, 15 feet of it is hanging over this way. I don't worry too much if this is touching, I don't know, a million branches going up. People worry about that so much because you read that, you know, branches attenuate a signal when you are, you know, they can have an effect, a negative effect on the antenna. But in-fed half waves have a pretty wide bandwidth on each one of the bands it's resonant on, and it's pretty forgiving. So I don't think that that really makes a big difference, to be honest. And I've had these in-fed half waves in weird positions, and they always seem to kind of perform and be resonant or near resonant. So that's one of the reasons they're such a popular antenna. They're compact, they're easy to use, and I like it. And in this case, I used a 50-foot cable for this just to give it more counterpoise. I could have gotten away with something shorter, but, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for following this video. You'll get a small award for making it to the end of it. Or at least a reward, right? And I hope you like the videos. If you don't, that's okay. These are not for everyone. If you do, I like it if you could subscribe. It just helps me know how many people are here. Of course, I've got no ads on this whatsoever. So, yeah, I'm not making money doing that or anything. I just don't think ads are great in my videos, and I don't have problems with, you know, YouTubers and things having ads. They're just not for me, though. I don't like the interruptions. I certainly don't like them in this type of video. And my channel is not about monetization. It's about getting out, just trying to encourage people to get out there and play radio and let you experience it as I experience it. It's like you're here with me, and we're doing this little activation, and it's kind of fun, you know? So if you got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. And until next time, 7 threes.